السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. اللهم علمنا ما ينفعنا وانفعنا بما علمتنا. For the final exam, we should use this template. This template is very important to unify the formal shape of our exams. However, if you have different template, it should be have the same information like university logo and university and college, and also department information. You enter the name of department here and the contact information to the university. Here the type of the exam, final exam, and this is fall 2021. And also the Higri calendar should be added here. Course name and course number. For the CLO mapping, you should write the CLOs that you willing to assess in this exam. It is not compulsory to include all CLOs in your course, just the CLOs that you will assess in final exam. For sure, some CLOs can be evaluated using other assessment tools. Here the questions that assess CLO1, for example, and CLO2. Also here is the mapping. It's very important to write the corresponding SO for each question. And here is the marks obtained for this CLO. For example, if you will assess CLO in question 1 and question 2, so the total mark the student got in question 1 and question 2 will be listed here, and here is the total mark. For example, also if question 1 assess CLO1 and CLO2, so you should determine a percent sharing, or it is 50-50. So it is 50-50, and this will be the common case. So you will add here the half mark of question 1 for CLO1 and the other half for CLO2. And you can generalize this process for all CLOs. It is important to write the student information here. Here, your name, the section number, campus, room number, date, time, and number of pages to get attention for when if some paper are missing, the student should count the number of pages and compare them to the number listed here. It is a quick method to know that if something missed or something extra, for example, in the student. For each questions, you write here the question and the CLO that is assessed and the total mark of this question. And you can use usually we use font 12 or 14 according your clarity to the students that you use. So it is recommended to use 14 point. Another important issue for unifying the exam. Here I talk about unifying the form of the exam. It is important, and also the content. It is recommended to unify the content of the exam for girls and boys. But if the exam time for girls different from the exam time for boys, for sure we have two samples. But even in this case, these samples should have something in common. For example, the CLOs that you assess in this exam should be the same for boys and girls, but the questions content should be different. also for even for if we unify the exam for one campus, for example, boys campus, the exam is unified. In some cases, we find some differences in the coverage of the course between professors, and also some professor has a point of view in his section. He thinks that some questions may be complex for his student. He didn't cover this part adequately as it should be. So what we can do in this case? So we need to give some flexibility in this process. We can say the exam should be unified unless there is a reason, and for sure it will be unified in most questions will be the same, but in some parts the instructors can change some questions or the shape of the question itself or the type of the questions according to the situation of his section. This is accepted, but at least 75% of the exam should be in common. So we have levels of unifying. First of all, shape unifying. We should all use this format. Second, the content of the exam should be unified as much as we can between boys and girls and between different sections for the same campus. But again, we can some flexibility for the situation or the specific conditions of a given sections. This is I want to share with you these comments for the final exam. Also for the final exam, don't find the tail and the header of the exam. Here the tail should include the course name, course number, and the exam time, to ensure or to in each page that this exam for this course and the course number like this, and also the page number. This should be whatever you use, a different format, for example, it's okay, but the information and the style should be the same. Thank you for watching. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.